Ted Bundy, a name synonymous with terror and charm. In the 1970s, he was the man no one suspected.
How you encountered Ted Bundy?
It was October of 1974. I was a pharmacy student at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City. I was at a city park waiting for a bus to take me back up to campus. The bus was late. I was getting frustrated.
On the streets of New York. From Ted Bundy, they learned that he was a sexual sadist, that he got off on causing and witnessing the pain and suffering of others. But he did that many times.
A law student with a bright future, Bundy hid a dark secret that would horrify the world. Stay with us as we uncover the chilling story of one of history's most notorious serial killers. Born on November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont, Ted Bundy's early life seemed normal. But beneath this surface, the seeds of darkness were sown. Raised in a household where his sister was later revealed to be his mother, Bundy's twisted mind began to form. His fascination with dominance and manipulation became evident in his teenage years, setting the stage for his later atrocities. Bundy's killing spree began in 1974. Young women started disappearing across the Pacific Northwest. Police were baffled, and Bundy's charming demeanor kept him above suspicion. What no one realized was that Bundy was targeting women who resembled someone he hated deeply, his ex-girlfriend Stephanie Brooks. His ability to blend into society allowed him to evade capture, despite the growing number of victims. Ted Bundy's modus operandi was as cunning as it was chilling. Posing as an injured man in need of help, he lured victims to his car. Once they were within his grasp, there was no escape. Bundy's charm was his weapon, and his victims later suspected the monster within. Evidence later revealed that Bundy meticulously planned his attacks, often studying his victims for days before making his move. In 1975, Bundy was arrested for the first time, but his cunning knew no bounds. He escaped from custody not once, but twice.
Karen Chandler and/or Kathy Kleiner with the intent to commit the offense of battery therein in the course of committing such burglary. Said Theodore Robert Bundy did make an assault upon Karen Chandler and/or Kathy Kleiner, contrary to Section 81002 Florida statutes.
Very good.
And your grand jurors being present in said court further gives the court to be informed and understand that Theodore Robert Bundy on the 15th day of January, 1978 in Leon County, Florida, did then and there unlawfully kill a human being, to wit, Margaret Bowman, by strangling and/or beating her, and said killing was perpetrated by said Theodore Robert Bundy.
During his escapes, he continued his killing spree, leaving behind a trail of terror and heartbreak. Bundy's most daring escape involved him jumping from a courthouse library window, evading capture for several days before being rearrested. In 1978, Bundy's brutality reached new heights. The Chi Omega sorority house became the site of one of his most heinous crimes.
I've met a lot of men who were motivated to commit violence just like me. And without exception, every one of them was deeply involved in pornography, without question, without exception, deeply influenced and consumed by an addiction to pornography. There's no question about it. The FBI's own study on serial homicide shows that
Bundy's rampage shocked the nation and finally led to his capture in Pensacola, Florida. Bundy's ability to move undetected between states highlighted significant gaps in law enforcement communication at the time. Ted Bundy's trial was the first to be nationally televised. He used his charm to manipulate the courtroom, even proposing to his girlfriend during the trial, but the evidence against him was overwhelming. In 1979, Bundy was convicted and sentenced to death. His trial was as much a spectacle as it was a legal proceeding, with Bundy often acting as his own attorney and relishing the attention he received. On January 24, 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in Florida's electric chair. Crowds outside cheered as justice was served. Yet his legacy remains, a chilling reminder of the evil that can lurk behind a friendly face. Psychologists and criminologists continue to study Bundy's case to understand the complexities of his psychopathy and the warning signs missed during his lifetime. Ted Bundy's story is not just about one man's evil deeds, but also a tale of resilience and justice. The lives he took will never be forgotten, Let this serve as a stark reminder to always remain vigilant and never judge a book by its cover. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more chilling true crime stories. Stay safe and stay aware.